Definitely got the fan blowing. If you can't tell by my hair. I really need to get new blinds. Da ba da 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 ba da. Wow. There are so many drawings in here. I'm literally making new drawings every day. God bless. Hi. Oh wait, I forgot to do my intro. Sorry. Hi there, Frog298. I forgot your name. Sorry. Um, Lee Ent. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. My apologies if I'm saying it wrong. I am very sorry. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to show you, okay, welcome back to my live stream to anybody who's watching. So obviously I'm gonna be drawing some today, but first I want to show you yesterday's. Here was yesterday's. Yeah, the only thing I am still questioning is though, a penguin. Like, I know I requested I said like people can like request what animals I can draw or you want me to draw on here, but I forgot who requested the penguin. Who requested the penguin? Because I've never seen a penguin in a tree. You know what I mean? I've never seen a penguin in a tree. I've seen a penguin in like an animal exhibit or at a zoo, but I've never. It's okay. Aw, thank you. Anyways, so yeah, so I've never seen a penguin in a tree, but I've seen a penguin in a zoo, a penguin on TV, specifically on National Geographic or Animal Planet. That's all I know. But yeah, I've never seen a penguin in a tree, and someone requested that I draw a penguin in a tree. Why? I don't know why, but I will say this though, it is hilarious. Do penguins have knees? That's a new question. I want to say they do, but I might be wrong. Because, yeah, I don't know. Penguins might have knees, like maybe, not every animal, but like, sorry, I was sharpening my pencil. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen a penguin in a tree, or if a penguin does have knees, then someone has got to tell me, like, the science behind it all, I guess. Hi, my friend. How are you? I'm doing okay. How about you? Do you have a girlfriend? Nope. I'm single. Still. I am still single. I don't know if like the last time you saw me or if you're a new subscriber. I am single. I have been single. My last relationship lasted a few months, but that was it. Um, and then I was taking some time off because here's the thing though. I think like for a lot of people who, they end up dating someone and they break up, specifically like when you're in your 20s, you always, I don't know why, but people like always so obsessed of like trying to find the one like so bad, then yeah, you basically just end up going crazy and like, I don't know, might end up trying to like date a serial killer or something like that. But instead, I don't know why, like, most people in their 20s, they say, like, when they're single, it's not because, like, they said, oh, they're in between, like, people. You can just say you're doing it for yourself, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being single in your 20s. In fact, it's pretty much like, after you've been, you know what I mean? Like, after you've been in a relationship and, you break up and then you're just like, I'll never find anyone. And then you end up in this deep depression, which, by the way, I was in. So, but then later you find a way to get out of bed and realize, okay, maybe I should just take a break from dating. You know what I mean? Just like date myself. I know that sounds very corny, but yeah, I would date yourself first after you were in a relationship, you know? That's my advice at best I can give you. I'm not a professional like life coach or anything, and I'd never want to be one, to be honest. But yeah, so yeah, try dating yourself for a bit. Have you found the one? No, I have not. I have not found the one yet. Oh, I just pushed my easel. You lonely or something? Yes. Find the best. What was that person? Find the best you. Self-care before dating. Exactly, Vamps. Self-care before dating. Okay. Especially after you were in a relationship where, like, there were so many serious things going on, and you felt like, because that was basically me in my last relationship. Like, there was so much seriousness going on, and I thought it was ready, but then something happened, and then it was just like over. Do you like men or women? I like both. I'm bisexual. And if you got a problem with that, then leave. And here's the thing though, I have been open a little bit about me dating both because, well, first off, I never really knew I was bisexual until I came out when I was 20. So, yeah. And for me though, my main goal in life really is that I do think that, I hope to find happiness with someone, whether they be a woman or a man. So, yeah, let me just say that. What's up, bro? Where are you from? I'm sadly from the United States. I'm sadly from the United States. That's all I can say. Where are you from? Your language is very beautiful. Really? I didn't even learn English till I was 4. Excuse me. So I'm from America. I'm from alongside the East Coast. And yeah, the reason why I say I'm sadly from America is just because, like, yeah, America has literally been going down the toilet lately. Between SNAP benefits being taken away from people and also the president spending $180 million dollars on a frickin' ballroom for a one night event, and then all of the chaos with ICE arresting innocent people for literally just trying to want to live out the American dream, but so far America is becoming like less of a place where you want to live at. And yeah, so to anyone here who says they want to like visit America one day, I just pray and hope that you don't get jumped. Yeah, that is true, Abby. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, Abby. It is true. It is true. America has pretty much fell apart. I would, but I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Like, where would I go outside of America? I mean, I've always wanted to visit Canada, and I've also wanted to visit Europe. So, yeah. Bro, you're gay. I'm bi. I'm bisexual. I date women and men. Okay? You're handsome. Oh, thank you. What music do you like? Anything like rock related? I'm gonna be honest. Europe? Okay. So there's a reason why I do. Oh, the United Kingdom. Actually, that's specifically where I would like to go to one day because okay. So just hear me out. I my grandmother, who sadly had passed away in 2012, I think. She was actually born and raised in the country, the UK or England, and she had lived there most of her life. And then she met my grandfather, who had moved to, hopefully, I'm saying the story right, but he had moved to the UK because of his job. And while at his job, he met my grandmother's father, I believe, and then years, and then if they started dating, they got married, and then they moved to um, America. But my grandmother had to go through the immigration process because, well, she was from the UK, so she had to go through the whole immigration process, and luckily she was able to pass. And then later, she and my grandfather ended up having children. They had three kids, and well, that was it. Well, and also grandkids. So yeah. And then sadly, she had passed away when I was very young. She had passed away when it was my first year of middle school, actually. She had passed away when I was in sixth grade, which was very devastating to everyone, especially me, because she was pretty much like the only grandmother I really had around. I did have another grandmother, but she was very preoccupied with my cousins, really trying to help my one of my parents' siblings in another state. So, yeah. So pretty much my grandmother from the UK was pretty much the only grandmother I had up until, well, she is still my grandmother, and even if she had passed away, she'll always be my grandmother in my heart because, well, pretty much she was like the only grandmother I had around. But anyways, so yeah. So that's specifically. I do want to go to the UK because I do want to go to the UK one day because I want to just like explore like the places she grew up, what the country is like. Basically, I want to see like what it was like for my grandmother to have stepped foot. Like what was it like being raised in a different country because she was raised in a different country. And I would love to know more about, the country that she was raised in. Vamps, what's wrong with being gay? Who's saying this? Who's saying all that? What is exactly wrong with First off, if you are gay, it is nobody's business to tell you elsewise because it's who you are. It's who you are as a person. You are you, I am me, and why should, a part of you be a problem for anybody. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being bi. There's nothing wrong with being pans. There's nothing wrong with being trans. There's nothing wrong with being, what else am I forgetting? Asexual, I think. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there is nothing wrong with who you are. Um, as long as here's the thing though, I don't believe it. I believe in it's not the outside of a person but the inside. Like I just think as long as like the person has a good heart, then we're good friends. But if they're a complete A, if they're a complete A, then sorry, goodbye. Bro, he can be Anyways, so let's start talking about what exactly I'm drawing today. Because that's basically what I wanted the whole point of this live stream to be about. I subbed. Aw, thank you very much, Jay. Mwah. Why did I stop doing that? Anytime someone said I subbed, I remembered I used to like blow them a kiss. Like, seriously. Do you play Roblox? No, I do not. I'm sorry. Do you accept psychopaths as friends? Do I accept psychopaths as friends? That's a very, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out that question. Do I accept psychopaths as friends? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, because here's the thing though. Growing up, people say like I was a psychopath for literally just for things I like. Specifically anything like rock related. And I will be honest, when I was a teenager, I was very curious and I dabbled in a little bit of witchcraft. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Don't judge. Okay? And now this is my art. Well, technically this isn't done yet, but here's what I want to show you what I got. So basically it's a tree with like bare branches. It's a tree with bare branches. And the reason why I'm doing this is because so I had posted this photo here from my drawing yesterday. And this was my drawing from yesterday. This was my sketch. So this was my sketch from yesterday. And I am doing the same thing today with this tree, okay? And basically what I'm doing is I am requesting anyone to please tell me what animals do you think I should draw in here. Like, should I do a bird? Should I do a squirrel? Should I do... I think someone yesterday requested an alligator. I don't know. Draw a rat. Draw a bear. A horse. Oh, we're already getting requests. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hashtag bird trend. Draw me. Capybara. What does a capybara look like? I'm sorry, it's been so long. What does a capybara look like? Porcupine. You want me to draw a porcupine? Wait, hold on. Okay. Hold on, let me just go back in some of the comments. Let me go back in some of the comments, because here's the thing though. I am going to see like which exactly I'll try to draw. I will try to draw, because I'm drawing 4 animals, okay? 4 little animals, okay? And you, as the people who are watching this live stream, I want you to request a specific type of animal you want me to draw. So, let's see. What should I draw? What should I draw? What should I draw? What should I draw? A dinosaur? I don't know. Draw a dragon, please. Draw a dinosaur. What's with all dinosaurs thing? Draw me. I don't even know who you are. I don't know what you look like. Draw a rat. Sorry, I was just tapping my fingers. Sorry, because it also takes me a minute, because I want to make sure it's like something that obviously I want to draw, but not be too basic. But then again, yesterday's drawings were just little cartoon animals that were pretty much like basic. So I guess I will draw a rat. I will try to draw a rat. That will be the first one. Don't worry, there are 3 other animals you can request. So yeah, so I'll draw a rat first. I'll draw a rat. Ooh, an alien. Okay, an alien. An alien? Wow. Okay, anyways, I forgot how to draw a mouse. Not a mouse! A rat. Draw a monkey. Okay. I'm going to attempt to draw. Hold on. I'm trying to draw a rat. And here's the thing, though. I am just. I don't know. You know what? I think it might end up looking like a possum, to be honest. But yeah. Okay. Because here's the thing, though. I. Okay, I got something. I got like an outer shape line of the body. I got that. But. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh no, I'm drawing a mouse. Who wants a mouse? Or a very odd looking. Cause hold on, I'm gonna show you really quick, cause even I don't know what exactly I'm drawing. It's either a mouse or a very weird misshapen bunny head. Okay, so here's what I got. Here's what I got. Oh, look right there. Look right there. Tell me, what is that? What is that? Cute. Thank you. Yeah, so that's basically how I feel like I might end up drawing like a mouse or something. But a very weird, misshapen mouse. Or it may end up looking like a koala bear. I don't know. Because here's the thing though, whenever I do draw, I do have like an idea in my head like what I want it to be, but it ends up being like something completely different, like something that I did not expect to draw. So like one time I was actually drawing what I thought was I was drawing like an angel, but it ended up looking like the outer shape of a duck. So don't ask how, but apparently that's what my mindset was telling me. Okay. It was telling me, it wanted me to draw. Okay. Yeah, because here's the thing though. I think specifically what's going to be hard for me to draw on top is obviously the little hands, the little claws, because, as some of you may or may not know, I can't draw feet. And I've been open and vulgar. I've been open about this. Sorry. I've been open about this, okay? I can't draw feet. Okay? I don't know why. I just can't. It's just something that I cannot. Oh, good Lord, what did I draw? I will show you. Okay? I will show you. Hold on. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what is that? What did I draw? What did I draw? I don't know if I drew like a rat or a very odd looking possum. Draw Andrew Tate. If I drew Andrew Tate, I would throw myself out this window. I would throw myself out this window before I'd ever consider drawing Andrew Tate. I would throw myself out this window. Okay? I would throw myself out that window. Okay, let's see. What should I try to draw next, I guess, since there's like three more branches I can draw on. This person said a squirrel. I don't know. I tried drawing a squirrel yesterday. Should I try it again? Or no? Should I try drawing a squirrel again? That rat looks more like a skinwalker. Thank you. Oh my God, yes it does. You are correct. That rat looks more like a skinwalker. I don't know why. I That just looks. Ugh. What's my favorite fizzy drink? Anything sparkling water. Sparkling water. I'm that type of person. Okay. But yeah, I think that I had drawn what basically looks to be a skinwalker rat type thing. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I drew. I don't know what I drew up there, so yeah. Capybara. Why do people keep commenting capybara? Do I know? I don't even know what I want to say I know what a capybara looks like, but I could be wrong. Are you tired? Yes, I've been up since 4 a.m. and I have to do it again tomorrow. But luckily, I am awake. I took my nap, and yeah. Because here's the thing, though. I always go live here. Oh, this person's requesting a squirrel. A turtle? Want me to draw a turtle? Okay, a turtle, I guess. I will try to attempt to draw a turtle. Turtle it is. Okay. Let's see. Now, I'm not trying to draw like a specific type of turtle. I'm just going off of like like one of those I can't speak. Sorry. So yeah. Anywho's, so like I said, I can't draw feet apparently. So also a turtle in a tree. That's new. I've never heard of a turtle in a tree before. I feel like that's the start of a bad joke too. You know, a turtle sits in the tree and yeah, I just need someone to come up with the rest. Turtles that are cool. Okay. Okay, now I'm trying to draw its shell. I'm trying to draw out its shell. More specifically, because where I live at, we have a lot of box turtles. I don't know if like box turtles are also very common where everyone else lives at, but yeah, so. Okay, let me just show you. So this was my attempt to try and draw like the outer. Hold on, let me just do the little eye. I want to do the little eye. Although this turtle looks kind of evil. Okay, here we go. I give you, I don't know. You want me to, okay, fine, we'll get festive. We'll add a little hat. We'll add a little hat. We'll add a little hat, okay? I'll try to add like a little, it might end up being like a little top hat, but that's about it. At least I hope I'm drawing a top hat. Okay. And get ready for the reveal of the turtle in a hat. The little turtle in the top hat. Okay, get ready. Don't know why I'm doing this in black. I normally do that like at the end. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There, see, now the turtle has a little hat. Okay, well, now we got 2 little animals. Give it anger issues. Its eyes like this. I'm pretty sure it already does. Okay, let's see. So now we have whatever this says on top, whatever this is, and a little turtle. So now we need to fill out these two other branches. Okay, now what should we do for the other two? I already did a butterfly yesterday. I'm looking for, okay, so for today, basically, we're not doing squirrels, um, butterflies. What was the other ones? We're not doing squirrels, birds, butterflies, or penguins. A pufferfish. You want me to do a pufferfish? An owl, a fox, a cat. Um, let's do. Okay, let's do. A Black Widow Spider-Man. Wow. Cat, cat. Someone keeps commenting cat. Rat, rat. Cat, Black Widow. Cat. People are just fighting in the comments like what I should draw. Let's see. A sloth. Let's hold on. What is an owl? I don't know about an owl. Let's try. Tell you what, since the commenter is mostly cat, I will try to draw a cat. I will attempt to draw a cat, okay? I will attempt to. It's gonna be like, I don't know. It's gonna look like a very weird, misshapen cat. That's all I can say, but yeah. I will try my best to draw a cat. If not, it might end up looking like something completely different. At least I don't know. Okay. I had to erase that because that was just looking bad. Okay. Now, first things first, obviously, I do want to start off on the body because specifically, I always try to start off with the torso because normally when I'm drawing like little, I guess you can call like cute animal photos or whatever. Wait, did I draw the torso or the tail? I think this little kitty might end up with a giant tail. It might end up looking like a fox. Okay. Because, yeah, like I said, my mindset is pretty much I don't know what exactly or what exactly it is that it wants, like, my pencil's gonna let me draw because, like I said, sometimes in my mindset, I feel like I'll have something that I feel like I know what I'm gonna draw is like what I want to draw, but then it ends up being something completely different. Um, yeah. So let's try to see if I can draw at least the tail. It might end up being like a very. Hold on, it's also that's not even like hold on, let me show you because I need to show you guys. Look, does that look like a cat? Am I even drawing a feline or like a fox or anything? What is that? I don't know what that is. It looks like a chameleon. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think. I was trying to think, why does it not look like a cat? It looks like a chameleon. Looks like a reptile. Looks like an octopus. Ah. Wait, what's that comment? This comment say? Draw me like one of your French girls, Jack. Oh, wow. You want me to draw you like one of my French girls? I can't even do the voice. the thing though, I really am trying to like work on the tail, but it's like the tail just does not want to work with me for some reason. Okay. Oh, and this oh, those legs just look terrible. Those back legs, they just look terrible. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to do. This is what the outer shape I have. This is what I have, okay? And obviously, it's not exactly what I thought, but yeah. I don't know, I'm torn because I feel like I want to try to see if I can draw a cat, but I might end up going like the chameleon route. I don't know. Um, what do you think? Should I go for like the chameleon route or what? It looks like, yes, exactly, it does. I'll give you that. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. What? Yeah. Okay. So far today's drawing of the little animals really is not in doing my favors. That's all I can say. Because here's the thing though, I do enjoy here's the thing though, I do enjoy like drawing, especially I recently had this idea though where like I wanted to do like a little like picture by I don't know, it's like a black and white. Yeah, I'm just not drawing the right animal. Um, but yeah. But anyways, so I'm just gonna like maybe avoid just you know what? I'm gonna go full on chameleon. You know what? Let's do chameleon because this is what it seems to like be giving me. I'm trying to do cat, but it's giving me chameleon. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna do the chameleon because that's just how I am feeling right now. Wait a second, that's less of a chameleon tail, more like a squirrel. I swear. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you, okay? Let me show you. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Basically, it's just a bunch of random little animals now. This person asked, "Are you still gay?" I'm bisexual. I'm still bisexual. I will always be bisexual, and that's never gonna change. Okay, so today's drawing of little animals is not turning out the way I want, but yeah. So that's just happening. That's definitely not a cat. Yeah, that's why I decided. That's why I said I'm skipping the cat route and moving on to like the chameleon route. I feel like though, if I wanted to, then I would have to pretty much like relearn how to like draw a cat's body because basically just basic because here's the thing though, let me show you, okay? Let me show you, okay? So this was yesterday's. Here is yesterday's, okay? This is yesterday's. This one was yesterday's. Okay? And this is today's. This is today's. Dom, have you tried painting? I have painted, actually. I do have some paintings right next to me at this very moment, but yeah. Sorry, I'm a little tired right now. Yeah. So I do have some paintings right here. This is one of them. So yeah, so this is one of my paintings that I did. And another painting I have done is this one. I think I've already posted it. And then, oh, this is this one as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit of a fan. People tell me like, some people tell me like they're a little bit of a fan of this one. So, yeah. Just because I don't know why. I don't know why. I think they just because like for some reason this I painted this back in 2023 when I was going through a lot and well, you tell me. Thank you. So yeah. So yeah, so I do paint. I do paint. I do paint. But currently right now I'm out of canvases. I'm out of canvases. I'm waiting until like I actually hopefully one day get some canvases. And yeah. Yeah, there's it's very interesting that you say that. It's how I express myself, which I express myself basically through my art that obviously does not make sense. More specifically, when I try to express myself, I express myself in a way where basically I'm like, okay, how can I say what I am feeling without like people? Because here's the thing though, I started doing art as a teenager basically as a means of escaping reality from what was going on because I was having a very difficult life as a teenager. I was sad. I did not want to get out of bed. Basically, I was suffering from what I now know is depression. And let me just say, depression really, it really does take a lot out of you. It really does. Okay? And I was told when I was a teenager going through depression, I was told that basically it was a phase. It was a phase. Basically, I was told that depression is a phase. And specifically when you're a teenager, because no one wants to believe that all teenagers are depressed. They believe it's a phase, when really it's not. Um, and that's sad because depression had even followed me up till now in my 20s too. So, how did they know it was a phase? I don't know why they would say it was because the type of people, the type of adults I was around growing up, they would just be so cruel and so mean about pretty much anything, really. And when I was going through a depression and trying to express how I was feeling, I was told that depression was a phase and you should just like hide it because they were afraid of people talking. Hi, Axel K. How are you doing? Yeah, and I here's the thing though, I still suffer from depression even as an adult. I'm from Alabama. Wait, act's okay. Didn't I talk to you on TikTok or something? Because if so, it's been a very hot minute. Whatever you're going through, I hope it gets better and you see hope is fighting through the battles. I'll pray for you, Dom. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I had managed a lot of my depression throughout the years, but 2023, and I always mention this, but 2023 was definitely my most roughest year for me because I pretty much was in such a severe depressive state that I generally didn't know if I was even gonna like make it. So one of the things was that in 2023, I had graduated from my local community college and and after that, I really didn't know what I was doing, but I decided to tell myself, maybe I can just go and look for a job now until I figure out the next chapter. And let me tell you this, 2023 searching for a job sucked. Like that was one of the reasons I was depressed. Like because I couldn't find a job, and if I did, they would take me in for the interview and then immediately like be I don't know, like 2 weeks later say, although you were a good candidate, we already had the position filled or something like that. So yeah. And I remember this because I was at a freaking art, an art studio, not art studio, a Hobby Lobby. Well, yeah, technically like an artsy place. And I wanted to work there, but they just wouldn't accept me. They were like, sorry, nope, we're good. And then every month I remembered going, trying to get interviewed. Immediately, nothing. Just straight nothing. And then the summer of 2023 was definitely my worst because that's when my depression just like hit. It had hit me like a train. Like, I don't know what happened, but one morning I just woke up and I was just like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, because here's the thing though, I was looking throughout Facebook specifically, and seeing like everyone else being so happy, living their life, and here I am still living in a small town. At Then I was between the ages of 21 and 22. I'm currently now 24. And yeah, I was just so mad and upset with myself that I did not want it to basically get out of bed, really. I don't know why, but that one day specifically, I was just so sad that I was just like, what's the point of me trying to apply for jobs now? What's the point of me trying to do this? What's the point of me trying to do that? I was basically hitting pretty much what was my lowest. And even I don't know why, but no one a few of my family members really didn't like seem to care. Most of them didn't really seem to care because they thought I was being lazy, which I wasn't. I wasn't being lazy. I just felt like I was done. Like I felt like the world just did not care. Like I felt like I was going to be a failure in life, and no matter what I did, I was going to lose everything and basically fit in the stereotype that people had been putting me in since I was the age of like 5 or 6. So yeah. But then, you know, in September of 2023, I did get a job, but it was a seasonal job. I ended up, so that was not like I was immediately like uplifted like that, but that was at least like a start. That was a start to me finally just, you know, getting some type of spark back inside me. So, what did I do? I would go and request even days to work. And although that does sound kind of corny and cheesy, it did help though. It allowed me to get out of my shell. I was talking to people again, even if I wasn't really gonna like see a lot of them because, like I said, this was a seasonal job. So, a lot of these people, most likely, I would never see again. But yeah, so yeah, I ended up just enjoying my job. Okay, I ended up enjoying my job. I got to do what I loved. I got to dress up. I dressed up as Michael Myers for like that whole time, which that was a part of my job. And apparently, my bosses were very thankful and they were just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why, but you managed to help bring in like all the customers. You even, I don't know why, but also they thanked me for my bathroom breaks. They told me they were thankful for my bathroom breaks, which I was just like, huh? And then I was like, oh, because I worked roadside assistant and I was outside the restaurant, and the restaurants did allow me to use their bathrooms, but every time I'd walk into the restaurants or stores, I'd be head to toe Michael Myers, I kid you not. And people would look at me and go, "It's September." And I was just like, sup? I mean, hey, I worked at a Halloween store. I mean, what did you expect me to walk in with a suit and tie? I mean, if you worked at a Halloween store, you wearing a costume is mandatory, okay? Let me just say that. If you work at a Halloween store, you have to wear a Halloween costume. And they do allow you to pick your costume. They do allow you to pick out your costume, but yeah. However, though, I did also always had to clean it because since I was outside, I would come back inside and the costume would be smelling funky. Let's just say that. But yeah, that was my life. And I was very happy. But then later, after that had ended, I didn't know what else I was going to do now until I had gotten a job working as a seasonal UPS driver's helper. And this was around the end of 2023. So, pretty much from November to December, I was able to find like a job that would help me buy Christmas presents for people I wanted to get Christmas presents for. And Lord knows I needed the money, so because I come from a big family, so let's just say that. But yeah, so I had went and did my Christmas shopping and it was the best. And yep, and that was definitely the best part. I'd have to say the first few months of 2023 for me were definitely the roughest. I was sad, I was upset. I was hospitalized only because a dog bit me. I was bitten by a dog. I was bitten by a dog and I ended up in the hospital and they had to give me antibiotics because I didn't know if the dog had rabies. So, there's that. That was also a part of my 2023. So, there you go. But yeah. However, though, you know, by the end of 2023, meaning like the last September, October, November, December, the last 4 months of that year, I was able to somewhat get my spark back, meaning something had awoken in me, and I was just like, I am getting my spark back. I am getting my spark back. I am waking up. And I'm getting my spark back. Slowly, slowly. Draw a thing. I'm actually almost done drawing for today. Hold on. So I'm currently doing the outlines in black right now because that's basically how I always end these. But yeah. So currently I'm working on the, I don't know, it's the thing that I drew that I don't know what I drew. But yeah, don't worry. You're gonna be, get ready to see it, okay? And all I can say is, well, it's no Picasso, but it's definitely something. Okay? Okay. Well, guess it's time for the reveal. You have an Instagram? Yes, I do have an Instagram. It is in the description box in my, well, it's in my description on my channel. You can go and see it. But anyways, so get ready to see, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I will be posting this later so you can tell me what you think. But yeah, get ready to see it in 3, 2, 1. Yep. This, I don't know what exactly this is. But I will tell you, compared to, so I'll show you, this was yesterday's. This was yesterday's. This was yesterday's. And here is today's. Here's today's. Yes, and I also kept the little hat, the little hat, the turtle wearing the little hat. So there you go. Because I thought, yes, it looks cute. Well, although that is, sorry. Anyways, so yeah, I will have this posted sometime later today, so you can see it and tell me what you think. Figure out what exactly that creature on the top branch is, but yeah. Anyways, so I wanted to also talk about this one thing too before I get off live here, and well, technically two things. So one is, so last night I had a dream that kind of made me like inspired, like I wanted to do like a little, kind of like a drawing. I don't know how to explain it, but like a little drawing, stop motion video of like a dream I had. So yeah, I've been thinking about that. Hello. Go to sleep. You're tired. Yes, I am. And let's see, what else? Okay, excuse me. So, I will be live again this coming Saturday. And yeah. So, and here's the thing though that I feel like for people who are just starting to join my channel. So I do go live. Yes, I go live, but I go live around 3 p.m. Eastern time here in the US, on the weekends only because, well, I just felt like it's very fitting and, well, weekends I feel like are the best for me to go live because then that would allow me to like post short videos or any random video like Monday through Friday. So, and also, I feel like if I were to go live every day, I would lose my mind. Because I don't know. It's just that I've seen people like who have gone live, and some of them look very tired, to be honest. And I just don't want to end up like having creative burnout, basically. Like, I still want to be able to create, I still want to be able to make art and stuff, and whether it's drawings, music, or whatever, and also continue my little Dom journal series, which So far I've only done like 3 videos, and 2 of them are like a part one, part two, and they're just videos of me trying food. But I definitely want to try something much different. So yeah. But yeah, let's see. What else? Okay, so I should though have some short videos that'll be posted this week. So please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. And like I said also, I will be going live on Saturday. So make sure you turn on your bell notifications so you can be notified when I go live on Saturdays, okay? Let's see. And other than that, yeah, so I have short videos that I'm going to be posting on here this week, starting tomorrow. So get ready. And then I will also be going live Saturday, this coming Saturday. So don't forget to click on the bell notification or the alarm button. Okay. And let's see, what else? Okay, yeah. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Um, yeah, and that's pretty much it. What else am I supposed to say? I don't know. Thank you all so much for joining my live today. I hope you all have a good day and or night. I hope you take care, stay safe, and I will see you again this Saturday when I go live. Okay? And as always, take care and stay safe. Mwah. Oh yeah, and if you're also new here, that's basically what I do. I always blow a kiss to the camera to like, blow a kiss to you because, I feel like you deserve a kiss. Mwah. Okay? Thank you. Well, take care now, stay safe, and I'll see you this Saturday. Okay? Thank you very much. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day and or night. Mwah. Bye.